Welcome to a slightly belated Wednesday ramblings. The scene behind me in the photo was a photo I took earlier in the week, but it was repeated yesterday, Wednesday morning, as I walked into the church. The sun was beaming through the windows behind the altar, and I was just overwhelmed by the power of God's love and the imagery that it created for me of an all-powerful and all-embracing God. This is the fourth week of the message series that I've called I Was Naked, and it fits around this whole question of wearing masks. And one of the masks that many of us wear is to be a contented churchgoer, somebody who obeys the rules of the church, obeys the rules of God's covenant, and regularly worships with a community. But I'm not sure that all of us actually understand the rest of the Great Commission that Jesus gave to his disciples. We heard a few weeks ago on the Feast of the Ascension, which was to go out to all the world, make disciples, and tell the good news, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Our reading from the book of Wisdom today tells us that death was not God's doing. He takes no pleasure in the extinction of the living. To be, for this he created all. Not to be something, not to be someone, not to be behind a mask, but like Adam, to be, to live in the presence of God, and to simply enjoy what that means. So firstly, we need to understand what it means for us to be in the presence of God, to be fulfilled by the love of God, to be embraced by the love of God, to experience the mercy and the compassion of God. But it's not just a gift for ourselves. This is a gift that God gave to all creation. So what about those people who don't know the story of God's love, who've never really understood what being a child of God means? What do we do for them? Do we simply hope that they'll finally come to some knowledge of the truth and understanding? Or are we challenged, encouraged, emboldened even to become Andrews, people who will go to another person, will tell them about the love of God and about what we've got, and ask them to come and see? So our focus over these next few weeks is an invitation and challenge to be people willing to call others to come and see, to hear something about the love of God, to experience something about God's mercy and kindness, and thus come into a relationship with him. Take care, and I hope to see you next week on my real Wednesday ramblings. God bless and take care.